And just like that, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to Bell MTS Ice Plus for tonight. Manitoba U18 Provincial Female AAA Hockey Game featuring the Winnipeg Ice and the Central Plains Capitals. The Capitals playing their first game of the season while the Winnipeg Ice coming off a 3-2 win last night. It's going to be a battle of the number ones. Rylan Lepke, the 2003 born goaltender, is going to be down to our broadcast left. Down to our broadcast right will be number one, Maiden Beth Swithrick. And we'll get the game underway momentarily here. You can see the Central Plains Capitals netminder down to our broadcast right. Michael Dale alongside Kat Erickson running the drop it. And we'll see if we can get that going. I think we're running okay. Just one final check here, yep. Only our fourth game on this channel, I think. 14, 15. I can't remember. The first of three today, though, so. Fourth?
I think so,
I can't remember. Anywho, we'll get the clock going. I think they're missing a timekeeper. That's the problem. But I think he's here now. The Ice coming off that 3-2 win last night. There is Eugene Kaminsky, the head coach of the Winnipeg Ice, in the starting lineup, featuring Sarah McLennan. What's this Woodward for 2 of the 5? I have no idea what the heck they're waiting for. There might be an issue with the scoreboard, who knows. Anyway, we will get this one rolling. I think they're waiting for the camera down to our... Do you have any idea what they're waiting for here, Kat? No, I didn't think so. Okay, the Central Plains Capitals waiting to start their season while the Winnipeg Ice look to go to 2-0. I don't know what the holdup is. Your guess is as good as mine. Is it the timekeeper they're waiting for? Or maybe the scoreboard. I think there might be a scoreboard issue. Is that clock is showing 2 minutes? Our clock is showing 20, so we're good to go. There we go. All that hold up over a scoreboard. One little extra little digit. Anyway, we'll restart. The starting goaltender Maiden Beth Swithrick to our right, and it's going to be Rylan Lepke to our left. Central Plains in red, the Ice in white. And this Sunday afternoon showdown. First game of the year for the Capitals. Second game for the Ice, and McLennan will play this out. Quickly waits off the far side. Now they flip this in off the zone. Bath to get it. Here this looks like aiming off the window. Bath behind the net. The Capitals in red will play this through. Here's the quick chance. As it's going to play back into the middle. 19:44 to go in the period. That clock started a little bit late, I think. Back in, here's the chance. Back out again. Now they look forward. Here's this opportunity. Our graphic is pretty close. They played 30 seconds of this opening period. Bringing the puck up here is Alexis Woodward. Plays it in. Woodward right to the net. That gets cut off quickly. And the Ice after make wholesale changes with the Capitals playing this puck in. Capitals will flip this in. That doesn't work. Cross ice in the Ice. Bring it in on the far side at the far blue line. Send this in, cross ice, they'll look for it. Now it's just sent back into the far corner. Here's a long shot as Swithrick will make the save in this opening part of the game. In the corner, Ice will go for it. To our broadcast right here, the quick shot. That gets stopped. Another shot right on, that doesn't work. And it goes back to the middle. In behind the net, the Capitals in red. On the far side of the ice, they'll flip it. We just about played 90 seconds of this opening period, and we have no score. Batted in underway here, and this puck gets sent all the way down. Now behind it's taking it Central Plains. They'll play this wide. It's going to be Matthews McCauley back out. Now it's flipped in, and it's taken back by the ice. Ice in white, as we said, won last night. 3-2 here at the ice plant. Back up again. Now they send us in front, and this will go back behind the net. Now they settle with it. This goes back up. It's going to be a shot which is partially blocked opposite of Garoppolo back into the corner. Ice quickly controlling it. It's going to be Barkley in off the rush, but the Capitals will quickly steer it out to center. Now they bring this into the middle, and this is going to go just outside the blue line. Now they bring this wide. Back in front of the Capitals. They'll flip it down to Duncan. Duncan rolls it around the boards, and now it's quickly sent back out this side of center. Far side of the ice. 17 and a half to go. Again, that clock is a little bit late getting started, so I wonder if they're going to run some time off. 17:27 to go, and we can just readjust the graphic. I don't think they're going to take the time back off. Nope. Face off to the right, so we'll call it a 20-minute and 10-second period, I guess. Face off to the right of the Capitals netminder. No score, opening period. Back to the right wing wall. Here's this quick chance for the ice. They'll send it back around. In behind the Capitals net. They'll settle this wide. By the way, our next broadcast for Winnipeg Ice AAA Provincial Hockey will be next Saturday. Next Sunday, 2:15. And it's going to be the Pembina Valley Hawks in town at LMTS Ice Flats. That'll be next Sunday, 2:15. Women's games to follow, 5:50 and 8:10 next Sunday. Back out. Here's his chance. Cross ice off the wall. Takes it back. Here's Nicholson. Rolls it just wide of the net. Gets some help quickly. And this will come out for the Capitals. Plantetta sends this in. Now they settle this all the way around, and here comes quickly up the ice. There's the shot. That's stopped by Biz Weswick opposite of Duma. And Duma had maybe the best scoring chance of the game for the ice. No shot on goal yet. We got 16:31 to go in this opening period. A long shot that gets tipped out, and it goes back to the middle. Now they settle it in front. Puck goes back off the boards, and they'll send this now in off the far side. Michael Gill, Chad Aronson, the rest of our broadcast crew with you here from Bell MTS Ice Putt. Sends this through back off the seam. Kyle Millette is somewhere here taking pictures. Sends this back out. Now they flip it. Here's this Lutt. That's a shot right on, tipped away by Bez Wisvich, the goaltender, and this will quickly roll back. One thing, Coleman here for the ice. One thing we're seeing is an attention to back again. Here's this opportunity. Tate Stewart is in there now, lifting off the rush. Capitals will move this back. It's going to be McCauley. Plays this through. Now behind the net. One thing we're seeing is that attention to detail when it comes to possession. Back up now. Here they roll it around the wall. Puck comes back to get it. Now it's centered across ice. Puck goes all the way around. And this is going to be rubbed right out of the play. Nicely there by Krause with one of the ice. Going right in after this will be Coleman in her own zone behind the net. Some of the fans moving around. So that's going to cause some bit of a disturbance on the camera for a minute. As this plays it back out. Now they settle it. Krause waited for a pass. It's not going to come. Driving right to the net. That was Barkley, and she didn't make the first stop with Bez Resvit right in the net. And that's exactly who it is. This is the Capitals' first game of the year. I should state regular season game. They did play exhibition games last weekend at the Central Plains Showcase, which I'm told was a very big success. Back again, now they center at 14:39 to go in this first period. Puck comes out, we are scoreless. Just past 5.5 drawn, puck will roll in. And it goes all the way around. There to get it quickly. Back to the neutral zone now, send it through. This goes wide. And now this will be an icing call, which will be waved off. Capitals coaching staff putting their arms up in the air like they wanted the icing call. They didn't get it. Here come the Capitals quickly out to center. Over the blue line, now roll it in. Pass gets cut off there by Nicholson. And Nicholson goes behind the net. Now they play it around. Back in again. Here's that long lead pass. That hits Barkley. That doesn't work. Now on a scrum there is Nicholson. And the Capitals will roll this puck out. In there off the rush. That looks like flat. Played it in front. Now there's an ice player. It's a little worse for wear, but they'll get the whistle anyway. As Bizresvik will make the stop. Face off to the right of the Capitals netminder. 13:33 to go. And we're going to have a game's first penalty. I did not see what the call was, but it is going to go to the Capitals. So the ice will go to the power play. And we'll wait for it to come on the board. If not, back again, the clock's not moving as it's rolled back around anyway. Now they finally pick it up and they'll blow play down as that power play gets rolling. All right, they finally probably didn't know how to put the, can tell you it's flat in the penalty box. They'll take 5 seconds off. It'll be 13:27. It'll be 13:27 left in the game. Back in front again. Here's this opportunity on the power play. Trying to settle it up. We're playing with the graphic too, just so you know. Here's the shot. Got to stop by Bizresvik. Dealing with a stubborn cough the last little bit. And now we're going to have 1:42 left in the minor. Back around, now they play it in. Back to the corner. They'll settle it. Puck goes back to the middle. Here's this chance. Cross ice set up on the power play. Back to the middle. Here's this shot out. It's blocked. And it's going to go back quickly off the window. And it'll be 12:43 left in this period. Now here's the steal. The short-handed breakaway moving in. And she'll overskate it. That looked like that was Kutel. As it's played back around 12.5 left in this penalty as we await to see what happens. Puck comes up the ice. And it's going to come all the way down and be icing. So the face-off will come to the right of the ice netminder. Okay, I'm just going to get that set up here properly. 12. Okay. Just a minute. 12:29. Okay. Back off to the middle. Now they play it in. Back toward the right wing wall. They'll settle this. And it's going ugly cat. Watch when it goes to 11:54. Here's this opportunity. Plays it around. Settles at 38 seconds left. Sorry, we had to deal with a bit of a technical glitch. Here they play it around. Back quickly. Here's this opportunity. 13 will be McCauley right back again. Ice on the power play. Final seconds of it. Coleman slides it cross ice. Looking. Now they settle it all the way down. 12 seconds left in the man advantage. We got the quad back on par. Face off again. Will come as soon as there's a whistle. Penalty is over. Ice are 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Puck comes around. Here's this opportunity. Sends it out of the corner. Drives it back to the wall. Chance in front. Rebound. They score. Ice will open the scoring. It's going to be 1-0. This will be an even strength goal with 11:21 remaining in the game. Opening period. We'll see who leads the flyby back to the bench. And it's going to be... Is this Julia Bird again? Yeah, number 6. Yep, that's who it is. Had a goal with a couple points last night from what I saw on social media. Back again. 11:20 remaining. Underneath. Just a note, cat, when you set the score, you have to hit up deep. Back again. Now they play this around. 11:09 to go. Puck comes back in. Now they settle with cross ice. Ice right back to the attack. Here's the chance. Shot that stopped by the net miner Bezwezwit. Slides it now back to the corner. They'll wait for it. Plays it around the wall. Puck comes back. Now they settle with it. In off the middle behind the net. This will go into the corner. Ice going right back to the attack. They've been tenacious. It's Krause in there. Batting in after it. Looking back to the line. Launch shot. Oh, Bezwezwit didn't know where the shot was from Garofalo. That's back in. Here's this chance around. That's blocked. And it's going to come back. Sandrine Garofalo will hold the puck. Now she gets worked over by one of the Capitals. And we have an offside. And I believe they were trying to... There was an altercation that was going on, which happened right here in front of the broadcast location. And then there was an offside, so now we're back on par. Trying to send this in front, looking again, racing after the Duma. In the corner, they'll go after. Caps will try to flush it out, but the Ice will go right back to the point. They've been right on point with their attack today, including the goal by Bird. Now they play this cross ice through the shot that's deflected, and that's going to go into the corner. Sets wide. Looking again. Up the board. Oh, big collision. Oh, that one hurt. Back in. I could just feel that one. Now there's a high hit on what it looked like to be McLennan as she looks no worse for wear. Puck comes out. Great job standing in the line. Now she's got a follow up and did that a 1-on-2. Great job pinching across there by Nicholson. Back in front of the shot. That's going to be knocked away by the goaltender. 9:07 left in this opening period, and now the puck will come right to lefty. She's going to hang on. Morgan Baker is the backup today. Bezwezwit in the goal to our immediate right. Face off back underway. Trying to play this in front now. They look for it. Ice will control this out of their own zone. One pass and they're away. Now they send this across. They look at you. The chance on in front. Oh, the shot just went wide. That's about the second one, but Kate Stewart and that, but just fired wide. Back again, now the Ice will control it. They are dominating. I would say the possession is 60-40, maybe 65-35 back in. Now they settle it. Near side, if you've watched junior women's hockey, they play a lot like the Western Predators. That possession game, they don't give the puck up an awful lot. Now there's a trip over there, but it's not going to be called. That was a clear stick in the legs. I'm surprised that wasn't called. Back out. Here's a chance right out in front. Oh, high stick in the area. Back out. Now there's an opportunity. Bezwezwit. Man, she's had a pretty good game. This one could be lopsided if it wasn't for her. 7:56 remaining in this first period. 1-0 Ice. Now they drive it around. Puck comes over. Looking back off the window. Another opportunity. Back in front. That's kicked away. quickly brought to center. Now they look for it off the wall. Trying to take this through that Kraus. Kraus off the boards. Played to cross ice looking. Now behind. Rolls it around the wall. Next ice broadcast will be next Sunday. Pembina Valley is in town. 2:15 here at the ice. Puck comes back around. Now they'll look for it. Drive it back to the corner. All the way to the middle. Puck comes wide. Oh, big collision there. There's going to be a penalty for sure. Ice will get their second power play. Going straight to the bench. We'll call this a body contact penalty, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, body checking. That would be a penalty even in junior hockey. Referees are letting it go to an extent, but letting the players know where the line is, for sure. Yeah. No, other way, Cat. Ice on the power play. Back again. Sends it away here. We'll get a face-off going. It's back underway. Trying to send it cross ice. Again, we're just fine-tuning the drop. It's part of it back in off the wall. Now they look for it. They'll drive it cross ice on the second power play. Sends it back to the line. Looking. Back to the point. Chance. This is going to be controlled. Pass sideways. Nice pass to the save shot. Rebound was left there for a minute. Back off the wall. Here's the steal. Right off in front. Looking. That's blocked. Sends it cross ice. Looking around the wall. Spinning. Driving around behind the net. Nice drive. Looking. Shooting. His husband tipped the glove on it. What a nice looking power play. With 6:09 remaining in the game, in the first period. 1:13 in the man advantage, and by the way, it is Talissa Green in the penalty box. Had to read the name a second time. Action underway. Now we got the power play clock on cue. Just to note to our graphics operator, the power play clock and the game clock run together. Back in again, now they play it around the wall. Puck comes back, so when you set one, you set the other. Back again, now they play it around the wall. Clock is running. 5:47, 54 in the man advantage. And it's going to come back to get it. Now behind the net, Ice will take it away. Slowly getting things figured out here. Back around the boards. Now they settle it, looking, nice drive. Oh, nice poke check. Out of the zone, and here Ice will have to regroup on their second man advantage. So we have Talissa Green in the penalty box for body contact. As it's rolled back. 5:17 left in this period. Michael Gill, Tad Everton, 17 seconds. Back up off the wall. Here's the chance in front. Oh, nice stop by the goaltender. And that goaltender is Rylan Lepke, back out. Here they drive right to the net, driving right through the body. No penalty there, as it was Barkley. Wanted nothing to do with that and just drove right to the net. Basically said, screw that. 4:50 left in this game. First period, back up. Here they come around the shot. Stopped by Bizresvit. And we'll get a break and a face-off to the right. We'll get this clock set up properly. It's 4:43. And Cat is just making mental notes, I think. Face-off to the right of Bizresvit. Last minute line change. Face-off is won. Back underway again. It's played back to the corner. Minnesota Wild and the Winnipeg Jets, by the way. Now they send it through again. Shot back to the net. This does not work. Now they look at it again. Now behind the net. Looks at it, moves it to center. And this is going to be back to get it. Looks like going to be either McLennan or Garofalo. Sends it back in front. 4:07. So the Jets and the Wild are tied at 3 in St. Paul, Minnesota this afternoon as the puck comes back. 1 o'clock start because of the Vikings game. Vikings and the Bears. Sends it around. That's a good one. PBR material when I get home. Green plays it away. Nicholson is at the point. Waits for it. Now they dribble it, and this goes back behind the goal. Now they wait for it, back to the point. Here's this chance that's going to slip wide. Sends it away. There's going to be another penalty coming up. I think this one is going again to Central Plains. And we'll try that power play ticker again. 3:31. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty, I think, for some kind of obstruction. Hooking, I didn't see the call. Okay, that's... a new one again, but that's green in the penalty box. So we'll get the power play graphic working again. On par, we're underway. Ice power play working. Settles it right back in. Chance goes wide, right to the net. That's going to be stopped. Third power play of the night. They are 0 for 2, but their last goal came as a result of power play pressure. Batting in. Now they don't cross ice. Oh, it fell point blank! Oh my goodness, looking at an open net was Duma. And she fired it wide. 3 minutes to go. 1:27 in the man advantage. Michael Gale, Chad Erickson. They'll slide this all the way around. Puck comes all the way down. This does not work. And they'll send this all the way back to the steal. Put with the ice, working on it. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, Bidwedwith. Traffic in front. Woodward was causing all kinds of havoc in front. Now dump it all the way down. Looking at it, cross ice. Sends it away, looking down. There's going to be, oh, they wanted a penalty there, or maybe a slash. It's not going to happen. Oh, it is going to happen. Back in front. The back referee caught it. There's going to be a 2-man advantage for 47 seconds. So you just add the other one below, Cat, toward the graphic. 2:17, there you go. And then what's going to happen is, if there's a goal scored in the next 16 seconds, you'll take the one with less time off. Got it? Got it. Giving instructions on the go here. 5-on-3, the latest penalty to Masters. And the problem Central Plains didn't run into is they got 2 defensemen in the penalty box. So they got 4 defense with a chance on this to basically kill off this 2-man advantage. Here's the shot. Bidwedwith makes the stop. And it's another power play, the 4th of the game. It's a 5-on-3 for another 34 seconds. Batting up, here's that look. Sends it cross ice. Working, looking. That doesn't work. Now it's just cut off. Waiting for it, looking. Head up all the way. Shot right to the net. That's Sidney Bird. And Bidwedwith will make the stop. 20 seconds in the 5-on-3. You might have to add a second, but I wouldn't get bent out of shape about a second. Could be just the mechanism. 19 seconds of 5-on-3, 1:49 this period. Sends it away. We're underway again. Back in front. Now they set up. Looking cross ice for a follow. Settles it. Waiting for it. Looking. Right back in. Shot. That's stopped by Bidwedwith. And this is going to go back again. So one power play is over. 1:14 left in that one. Puck comes all the way around. 109, 108. It's set for the go. Back to the seam. Puck comes around. Looking. Garoppolo holds it. Waits. Oh, she has it stolen. That's a bit of an unfortunate play. Racing in on the break is Plantetta. And that's going to go wide. 1:02 to go in the period. 44 in the man advantage. Now they settle it. Looking there, that's Austin Forth. Plays it behind the net. Waiting for it, looking. Nice lead pass. 30 seconds remaining in this power play. Trying to settle in front. That does not work. Ennis goes out. And Bath set up behind side of the net. Settles it cross ice looking. Here's McLennan. Cross ice looking. Head up all the way. That's stopped. And the one thing the Capitals have going for them is a great penalty kill. We hit 26 seconds left in the period. Back in behind the net. And that is going to go back out with 15 to go in this period. Puck comes all the way out. Cross crease. Settles up the boards. It's cut off by the Capitals. And they'll settle it in again. Now they look for it here to steal. And that's going to take us right to the end of the period. I actually think we're going to be okay for time. And we can pan it on the scoreboard for the intermission, where it is 1-0 for the 1-0 for the Ice, over the Central Plains Capitals. We'll be back with the second period in just a bit here on Game Time TV. Welcome back to the second period, about to start between these two teams. Central Plains, the Capitals trailing the Winnipeg Ice 1-0 after the first period. Michael Gill alongside Chad Erickson. And they'll play it right back in here. This chance, cross ice, sends it wide. Here they come off the wall. Here's the partial breakaway for the ice. Quickly moving in right to the net. That left side Barkley, and they put it, actually that was Woodward, and she'll put it just wide. Big chance right off the window here. Left there for Dews. They'll play it in for the Capitals. Just underway here in the second period. Puck comes out just wide of the net. Should mention Maiden Bezwezwich is in the goal to our left. Rylan Lepke in the goal to our right for the Ice. Just underway second period. And we'll have an opportunity. They'll play it right back in. Back up to center. Now they play this all the way around. Puck comes out wide. Here's that long lead pass. Back to center. Now they center it back to the corner. Puck goes all the way around. Now they drive with it. Puck comes back as it's taken there by Sidney Bird. Cross ice. Looking. Waiting for it. The Ice just dominant with possession in that first pit. Oh, here's a giveaway. But ends up throwing it right back to the defense. Now they look at it. Here's off the window. Puck goes back to the middle. Now they send this out in front. And this goes back down. Looking. Here's a steal. And that is going to be offside. Yep. With 18:26 to go in the second period. Ice scored their only goal about a quarter of the way, I would say, into the first period. I can't remember now. About 7 minutes in now, 8 minutes in, something like that. Back out. Now they played around, and of course, I forget, I brought everything else today but my broadcast book. So, yeah, that's the kind of day I'm having. 18-19 left to go in this first period. Shot unofficially, by the way, in the first period, 19-2 for the Ice. Ooh. Bizwezwich has been solid. Now they look at it, send the cross ice. So those are the first period shots, 19-2 in favor of the Ice. Puck comes around. Now they look at it here, they'll flip it in. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson, the rest of our broadcast team. Puck comes back to get it, now they play it around. Looks back into the middle. Trying to control it in behind the Central Plains net. 17:50 to go in the second. And the Ice have that 1-0 lead. Man, I feel like saying Winnipeg Ice like the WHL team. Because that's what I'm seeing in front of me here. Kurafao all about overstates the puck. It's will allow the Capitals to bring it in. Now slide it wide. Puck goes in behind the net. And now it's jammed up. Ice will have to go for it off the rush. Here's Krause going in after it. Oh, icing at the line. That barely pulped over the line, but they called it icing. Wow. That was one of those, it was one of those traction kind of Is it in a jet or is it not kind of thing. Good call on the 18th though. Back in. Now they settle it. We're going to have some real good enjoyment. Back in off the window. Sends us away over the course of the season. We're doing probably about 12 games or so. They'll play it right back in. Off the window now. They'll play this down. Sends it cross ice looking. Back in front. Oh, what a pass just wide. Bizweswith made the stop. Back to the middle now. Here's this opportunity. Wow. Came right across. Back to the middle. Sends it wide. Puck comes all the way around. Back to play it. Chad Erickson now appears on camera. Ha, that's funny. Back in. Now they play it around. You don't need to back out. Here's the whistle. And we'll have an icing call. 16:29 to go this period. It's a little slower to get moving than the pace we had in the first period, but every period is different. Every period is a different animal. A different layer of a hamburger, right? We're in the sandwich stanza part of the hamburger, and the first and third period are the buns, the top and the bottom of the bun, and then overtime and shootout are just extra toppings at this point. Now they play it around. Out to the middle. Apparently Chad thinks that's funny. Back in off the window. Now they roll it around. Now control this back into the middle. Trying to play this just wide. That was McCauley played this through. Big opportunity here to steal. That does not work. That's a delayed offside. Puck comes all the way down. Puck goes off the skate, and here they come in looking for more. Partial brace. This goes back to get it. Now behind the net, Bizweswith makes the save. Bizweswith in the net. She stopped 19 of 20. Puck comes out front. Puck just quickly swung, and there's terrific speed in this period. Plays it back. Out in front, shot. Now there's a jab job. Out in front, she got completely taken out. Ice doing what they need to do, and that's take that puck right to the net. Puck comes around. Now it's centered. Back in front now here for Coleman. Sends it cross ice. Puck gets flipped. And it's going to be brought all the way down. Cross ice. Now they look for it. Off the window. Nice looking play. Jam job on a one-handed play by Bird right to the net. Bizweswith was in place for it. And the puck will come all the way wide. Now they settle it in behind looking. Great job. Ice or forechecking, ice or pressuring. Back in the middle. Now they look at it. Oh, that could be a penalty, but there's not going to be one. Good non-call there by the official, and it's sent all the way down. Right in by Julia Bird. Off her stick, right in on Bizweswith, who will make her 21st save of the game already. 22 to 2 are the shots. And honestly, it speaks to the possession that the Ice have had, and they go like a bunch of dogs hunting for a bone when they don't have the puck. They just go right after it, and they keep hunting it until they come up with it. Back in again, and now this is grabbed by a rare puck touch by Raylan Lepke. So it is a puck that will be held on 14:09 to go in this period, and I am wondering if the timekeeper did not stop the clock. That's what happened. Back in off the window. Now they settle it back. Well, that makes up for that 10 seconds earlier, I guess. Back out. The first period was technically 20 minutes and 10 seconds off the wall. Now they send us just wide of the net. 22 to 3 now the shots. And it's going to be Christensen. Plays it in off the wall now behind the net, and that's going to be grabbed by the goaltender. And she will hang on. Now we'll have a face-off to the right. And we'll have an opportunity again. Sends this cross ice. Sends it off the wall. They'll play this down. Now they look for it. Central Plains Capitals with rare possession. And they'll play this away. Here's a shot. Stopped by Bizrezwit. Trying to control it. Now they play it cross ice. That's going to be an opportunity. Sends it in. Near side, they'll play this down here. The quick steal. In behind, and it's going to go in on the forecheck. Now they look for it. Off the window, here's that shot. Puck will go back. Now they look at it. Now off the window. In off the wall, it's going to be controlled. Sends it back. Now they skate right through the D. Here's an opportunity. Sends behind the net, puck comes out. Looking, puck goes high in the air. This goes back to the wall. Now they drive this out, looking. Nice play off the back end. And this is going to be an opportunity there for McCauley. Plays the cross ice. Ice will move this puck up. McCauley plays it back in. Looking off the wall here. It looks like Simpson. Back out. Puck comes down. Now they send this cross ice. In off the window. Here's a shot. That goes high and wide. Now to the corner. They'll send this all the way around. Now they look at it. All the way back. Central Plains will control this. And the Capitals will get this out to center, backing up. This looks like it is going to be Bird, and it is. Bird takes a bit of a spill, gets back up. Long lead feed up the wall here for Stewart. Stewart, what a drop pass. That's the shot! That's it, knocked away. In off the middle. 11 and a half to go. But them bad up. Another shot that's tipped away. That's brought away. In off the wall. Trying to play this in again. Back to the wall. Here's a chance. Driving right to the net. This is going to be Botterill right on net. And she gets stopped. Following up again. Botterill shooting. Clubbed by the goaltender. And that's going to be dropped and brought back down the ice. Best chance of the game, but here, quick in transition of the ice. Moving up, here's Barkley right out in front. Stopped by Bizrezwit. Right out in front, another stop. Backhander, another shot. Bizrezwit makes the stop. He is on fire tonight. 27-4. Are the shots on net. Now they look at it off. Face off to the right wing wall. Dave Benedictson saying hi from me. Junior women's lead. Now they settle it away. Looking off the wall. Puck comes down behind the net. Looking. Central Plains trying to get possession of the puck. And it's going to be an opportunity. Waiting for it. In behind the net. Taken right out of the play. But they go right back to the attack here. The jam job, that doesn't work. Now in front. Sends it around the net. Back to the shot. Here's an opportunity. And they'll play this away. Now they look at it, and it's going to be an opportunity. Sends all the way around. And that's going to be an offside at the blue line. All the shots are 27-4 for the ice. And we're going to have 10:05 left in this one. Face off just outside the blue line. Now we'll play it away. Back off the window. Sends it away off the wall. Sends it off the corner, and here comes the ice again. Now they flip it over a stick. 9:40 to go in the second period. Second period. Scoreboard just about threw me off. It said first period. Back in. Here's this chance around the wall. Sends back to get it. Puck comes out in front. Bizrezwit meets An opportune stop again. Trying to control this back out. Cross ice. Now they look for it. Here's another opportunity that goes back into the corner. Sends it cross ice. Looking, here's the shot tipped away by Bezrezvik. Slide this just wide. Oh, big hit there in the corner. Back in the corner. That could have been a penalty. That's basically foot and a half from the boards. Here's a chance out in front. And that's going to be stopped by Bezrezvik. Now we're going to have a face-off to the right of Bezrezvik momentarily. Looking off the wall, here's this opportunity. Centers it again. Near side. Looking off the wall. Back to the point. Puck comes out. Now we're going to have a chance. In behind, this puck comes all the way down. And it's going to be icing on the Capitals again. Okay, small issue taken care of. And I believe we should be good to go the rest of the night. Or so. I hope. Just checking yet. Still learning this system, by the way. 8:30 to go in this second period. Puck comes away. Back to the line. In the corner there, they attempted to get it back to the line, but the ice held it in. Back to the point. Here's another slopper. That off the stick of Sidney Bird again. Stopped by Bezrezvik. 8:08 to go. Second period. Puck comes out. All the way down. Goaltender didn't have to play it. Here she will. Plays it right for the D. Long lead pass out. This looks like to be icing, as it did not touch a stick. 7:51 to go in the period. Back in behind. They'll look for it behind the goal. Ice will move the puck out. And it's going to be held right back in by the Capitals. Ice are getting a little sloppy now. Little kind of, I don't want to say they're sitting back because they're dominated so much, but again, it's only 1-0. Here's the chance right back through. And this will go back to the middle. Now they go back to the wall. Puck goes in to the corner. Puck comes out. Now they settle with it. Puck comes wide. In off the middle. Here they come down to the seam. Chance, and that's going to be into the glove of Bezrezvik. She's been terrific this afternoon. If she's not on her game, misses more than a 1-0 game at this point. Now they brings it off the window now behind the net. Trying to, one of the Capitals players to the tumble into the boards. And this is going to go all the way down. Icing will be the call. I was watching that Capital player who took the tumble has gotten up now. 29-4, the shot on net. Back in front, now they settle it back to the corner. This is McLennan. Back to get it across ice. This does not work. Now they look at it into the middle. Out in front. This does not work. Sends it across ice. Puck comes all the way down. Now they look at it and off the wall. Sends it through the seam. Looking right out in front. And that's going to be an opportunity. Puck gets sent wide. Looking cross ice. Plays off the glass. Oh, nice stick move. In off the wall. Here's that steal right to the middle. Oxenthorpe trying to play this right through. Back to the point. Looking at it. Here's a shot. That just blocked before it got through, I think. Back to the middle again. This comes all the way out. McLennan. Nice cut off. Actually, that's not McLennan. That's Nicholson. Nice job. Body position on the outside. Cuts it off. 2 and 12 are both defensemen. That's why it's a little interesting to see under 6 to go in the second period. Puck comes away. Now they settle back in front. Goes back. Puck goes out in front. And it's going to come back to the middle. Now in the far corner. Puck will get shoved out. Sends it in front. Now again back to the middle. This does not work. And they'll play it back to the point. Out in front, jam job. That's not the way. McLennan. Right on net. That got blocked before it got through. Nice job by the Capitals. Now they're getting in shooting lanes. It's a little harder to gain the zone. Driving right in front. Off the window now. They'll send this all the way down. In off the wall now. And behind the goal, it's Woodward. Trying to pull this out. Now she does use this opportunity up quickly for Duma. Duma has it stolen. Here's a partial break for Bell moving in. They scored. This is the issue. You let a team hang around. It doesn't seem to matter if it's the 5th shot, the 8th shot, the 9th shot. You let them hang around in a 1-goal game and they just happen to score on the 5th shot, and now it's a brand new hockey game at 1-1. All the work you've done literally comes undone with one bad break. Puck comes back. 1-1 here late in the second period. Capitals, I think that's going to be Bell that gets the goal. What? Say that again, I can't hear you. 11? Okay, yeah, it is Bell. Taylor Bell came in, the 2004 born player, and shot it just wide. And in the goal, actually on a rebound, I think, back up. Now they settle it off the wall. Trying to send it through. Out of the corner behind the goal. Looking at it here in a 1-1 game in the second period. Final 4 minutes. Puck comes through the seam. Might we have our first overtime game here on Game Time TV. That was a nice defensive play here coming. Hey, Capitals back in front of the shot. That stopped. So Bell had the goal for the Capitals, and it's a 1-1 game. Sends it out in front. Looking. That doesn't work. Off the wall. You're right to the net. That was either Garofalo or McLennan. Back to the corner. That's Garofalo right there. Back out. Going cross ice. Looking. Spinning in the corner. 3:20 to go. 1-1 to score. Michael Dale Chad Erickson. Here's a shot right out in front. That's blocked. And it's going to come out to center. Oh boy. Despite being outplayed, the Capitals have that, all of a sudden, that life with that one goal. And it's going to be an opportunity. Sends it right back in. And that is grabbed and held by the goaltender. We're dead? Wow. Wow. Hang on a second, I'm just going to check the settings. Yeah, we're fine. For those that don't know, my broadcast console fell right off the table. And how my headset did not fall out of the socket is beyond me. Back in. Now on the wall, we'll blame the graphic designer on that one. Here's the chance again. Oh boy, we're fine. Back in. 2:20 left. Now we can blame my cough for that one. How's that? Back in. In off the boards, out controlled it behind the net. What a game we got going here. In behind the goal, 2:12 left. Wouldn't you know it, it's not the Winnipeg Jets without a late goal in the third period. 4-4, Matt Zuccarello has just tied it with 90 seconds to go in the hockey game. Under 2 to go here in this second period, however. And it's going to be back up here for the middle. Airman plays it through. Now it's taken back, and it's going to be taken by the Capitals. So to recap, before the bots fell down, Taylor Bell has tied the game with late here in the second period. And the game is now with 1:25 to go in the period. A 1-1 game. Back in off the board, puck comes out, and it goes all the way down. Icing will be the call. And we'll fix that now. 1:14 remaining in the second. So Taylor Bell, the goal for the Capitals. Looked to be a discombobulation at the line and a breakaway. Nice to see former, here's an opportunity, sends it right back in. Polar Ice player and assistant coach of the Manitoba Greyhounds, formerly Nicole Leslie on the bench for the Ice. Eugene and Jessica Chimitsky make up the rest of the staff. Eugene, of course, the head coach. Jessica Chimitsky, Nicole Leslie, the assistant. Under 45 seconds left. Back in again. Working. Looking. Waiting. The pace of this game is completely slowed down. Back in. Off the wall again. Sends it down. Now behind the net. We're going to sprint in this third period about trying to play this through again. Back to the wall. Puck comes all the way down. And it's going to be wide. 12 seconds left of the period. 1-1. Puck comes out front. In behind the net. It is taken by the Capitals, and that's Masters. Up, and there's going to be a delayed offside. That's going to do it. For the period, 29-8 the shots. 1-1 after 40 here on Game Time TV. And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. Now joined by Kyle Millette on the microphone and on the graphics strut. Bird doing the camera tonight, or this afternoon. Goodness, it's taking forever to get these periods rolling this afternoon for whatever reason. Anyway, it is the Central Plains Capitals on a goal by Taylor Bell in the second period. Have the game tied 1-1. First period goal scored by Julia Bird of the Ice. The next goal might be the game-winning goal. Two teams will come to center ice. Millette is ready. The referees are ready. The goalies are ready. And let us go. Back out. Now they center it back toward the corner, just underway. Just a note, Kyle, you can correct the time after the whistle. That's probably the best. Here's a chance down in behind the net. Puck plays it out. Now around the wall, just underway here in the third period. Michael Kyle Millette with you here. Back in off the wall. Plays this in front. This comes all the way down. This Central Plains Capitals netminder by the name of Maiden Besresvich has had one heck of a hockey game tonight. Hence why we're tied 1-1 and the shots are 29-8. Sends this in front off the wall, back to the point. Here's a shot right on, right through Besresvich. Got a piece of that one. And this third period is nicely underway. Just under a minute in, the Jets, by the way, winning in overtime on a Josh Morrissey goal. They'll open the season Thursday night at MSG against some old friends, Brendan Lemieux and Jacob Trouba. Sends it across ice. Then the next night, believe it or not, Millette, they go to New Jersey, and they have the debut of one Jack Hughes. Sends it cross ice. Now they work the puck around. 18:37 to go here in the third period. We're tied at 1. Michael Jello, Kyle Millette with you on the microphone. Sends it through. That's in front. Here's a shot. All of a sudden, Central Plains has some life as Kramer, sorry, was the one that got the shot on net. Back out in front. This one is grabbed. And you have to feel for Ryland Lepke. She has not faced a lot of rubber, but has had to be good when called upon. Lepke, by the way, down to our broadcast right. Maiden Bezwezwit, or sorry, down to our broadcast left. Maiden Bezwezwit down to our broadcast right. Back in. Off the right wing wall and behind the net, they'll send this through. Puck comes back to the wall. Plays this just in front. This does not work as they'll look at it. Out of the zone in front, back to the corner. Now they settle just underway here in the third period. Michael Del Talmalat with ya. Back in off the wall, sends it just to the middle. Nice play. Here's a chance out in front for Woodward. That doesn't work as she had that one blocked. Now they settle it all the way around. Cross ice, the puck comes through. Sends this off the window. Near side wall. They will play this down. Here's this opportunity. Back to the middle. Woodward plays it in front. That does not work. And this comes all the way back. Off around the wall. Sends this back in front. Opportunity shot. That is going to be grabbed by Lepke, the goaltender. Just to note, the junior women's game will come up immediately following this one. It will be, I believe, the first game, the Prairie Blaze taking on the Manitoba Greyhounds in the opening game at 4:30. 6:55 will be the Predators and the Tips. That'll all be coming your way on Game Time TV. There's a different portal for every game. Back out, here's the chance. Now all of a sudden the Capitals are pushing back with some shots on net. And their goaltenders had to be solid all of a sudden. Yeah. If you have to, Kyle, use the arrow, then hit set. There you go. Back in off the wall. We're just underway again. Back in off the corner. Here's this chance. Puck comes back. Trying to settle this in front. Off the wall behind the net. There's an opportunity. Sends it all the way around. Now they look at it. Back to the middle. All the way just about in front. Settles it through now. Here's this long lead feedback for Kraus. Kraus will go in after it. Kraus right to the net. Now they look at it again. This does not work. Settling all the way around. Back in front. This is going to be stopped by Bidresvich. And we'll have the face-off to her right. And we're going to see face-off to the right. Back toward the wall. Central Plains will take this. 16-19. Here's the chance in front. Oh boy! Bisweswood made another big one. 31st shot of the night. Even with traffic in front, there's going to be a penalty to the ice. I believe this will be their first penalty of the hockey game. The Central Plains Capitals will get a power play here in the third period and a chance to take the lead. And I think it is for following through on the goaltender. There was a little bit of contact, and I think that's what the penalty will be. Unbelievable. And I'm saying unbelievable because the Capitals really have no business being in this hockey game other than their goaltender. And we're going to see what happens. Trying to control this. Now they look at it, back to the corner, settles it in front. So it is a penalty to Kate Stewart, the first of the game. Here's a shot. Deflected right on. Stopped. And held 15:52 to go in the third. 1-1 to score, 1:47 and a man advantage to Tate Stewart. And the penalty, sorry, to Tate Stewart, not the man advantage. Looks like we will not have graphics for that second game. Back out. Now they settle it around. Puck comes back to the corner. Now they play it back to the middle. Back out in front. Here's another shot. Oh, that just rattled wide. Back to the corner. Now they look for it again on the man advantage. Settled it. Looking. Back to the line. Looking. Waiting. Head up all the way. Looking. 15:28. This is the man advantage first of the game for the Capitals. Sends it in front. Ice will be looking. If they lose this game at the first period, they had 4 power plays. Here's a short-handed break. Opportunity batting up. Real quickly is Green. Green batting up, but the shot goes wide of the net. Capitals will have to reset at the power play as soon as they can establish control. And it comes back to get it. Off the window now, across ice. Plays this around, now behind the goal. Looking at it. Now to the middle, 46 seconds left for the man advantage. 14:53 left in regulation. Michael Gill, Kyle Millette. Puck comes all the way around. Looking, there's a collision there. Back into the middle. Sends this cross ice. Now to the back corner. Trying to settle it. Back in front, that doesn't work. Ice on the penalty kill, doing a great job. McCauley looking on the man advantage, finds somebody behind the net. Waiting, looking. Head up, pitching in, shooting, that goes wide. Hasn't faced a lot of shots. I think there's another penalty coming up to the ice here. And there'll be a 5-second 5-on-3. And Kyle, I think you can agree with me. This game has started to kind of tilt in the Capitals' favor, despite, hang on a sec, get your mic on here, Kyle Millette. You can kind of sense with me that the momentum of this game has shifted.
Yes, it has.
And not for the better if you're a team in white right now.
No, you got that right.
Back in off the wall, it kind of shifted. And I think, to be blunt, Kyle, it's happened on that 1-1 goal, back out.
Yeah, it did.
Now they settle it, it comes all the way down. Bizresvik kind of kept them in it. They got the 1-1 goal from Bell. And since then, I think it's been relatively even, if not in the Capitals' favor. Back in, now they play it around. Crowd, they do that shot, hit out by the goaltender, that's Lepke. Back into the middle here, now they play it around. Puck comes back. Looking off the boards. Trying to play this down to the corner. Near wall, this comes all the way down. Waiting on this man advantage. It's now, by the way, has been for a while. Now they play it away. Back in off the boards, behind the net. 1-1 here in the third period. Now they look at it again. Near side, looking. Here's that shot that goes high and wide. Now they flip it away. Sends it back over. And that's going to be out of play or offside.
Cool.
Now we're going to just set up our rearrangement for the next game. Still streaming, are we? Yep. Back out around. Rolled it all the way back. Michael Gill, Kyle Millette. I'm going to leave your mic on the rest of the way, Kyle. Plays it in front. Here's his chance. 12:38 to go in regulation. And a puck comes down. Now they settle with cross ice. Looking wide. Cross ice. Oh, here's the steal, and they just missed on the finish. That would have been poetic kind of response.
It would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been a short-handed goal, too. Back in again, now the puck's in the corner. Trying to control it, 12-12. Puck comes back, and now look for it. Off the wall, cross ice. Now they settle it back. And that's not going to go too far. Back around now. And it's going to come back into the middle. Waiting for it behind the net, Woodward. I would put anything on that, but she might be one of them to get the winner. She's been all over the front of the net here. Oh boy! Woodward just missed. I think it rolled off the toe of her stick. Back out. Now they bring it in. Looking off the wall, and this comes all the way down. Trying to settle 11:28 to go in regulation. Puck comes all the way around. Looking back into the corner. I don't know if you want to zoom in a little bit more. But yeah, that's good. Back in off the wall, plays it in. Now along the wall, yeah, sorry for the long shot. Back in. Looking off the board. Oh, big collision there. 11:03 to go in the third. Here's jumping around at central play. The shot stopped. Lefty to stop. All of a sudden, this game is on even ground. I think teams are realizing the desperateness that this third period brings on. Now they look at it. Back in off the wall. And it's going to be an opportunity. Trying to play this cross ice. Back to the wall. Looking. Shot. That's not going to work. Trying to play this around. We're half an hour away from junior women's hockey. Sends it cross ice. Looking. Waiting. Looking. That is a pinch. Back off the wall. And that's going to... Man, the Capitals. Back in off the board. Sends it away. 10 minutes to go. Trying to play this through. Now they send it through. Back in off the boards. 10 minutes to go here in regulation. Puck them back in front. Here's a chance that's going to be stopped by the goaltender. Trying to control this. Near side wall. This does not work. Puck comes over. And they'll settle it back in front. Looking. That is going to be... Now they look at it back toward the wall. Looking off the boards. Sends it away. Back in front off the boards. Puck goes all the way down as we continue to get our broadcast booth set up for the next game over on the other surface. Sends it in. And that's going to be shotted at the bench out of play. 9:08 left in the third. Yep, you got it, Kyle. I'm surprised my cough isn't worse than it has been. Back out off the wall. Off to the middle, they'll play this down. And it comes all the way down. 9 minutes to go.
I didn't have to do anything on that one, Mike.
What?
I didn't have to do anything on that one.
No?
That's why I was so happy.
It's weird. Sometimes you just get that lucky finger. You know, it's like a trader finger, right? Back off the window. Near side, now play it away. Back to the point over on the far side now. Drives it down, 8:50 to go. We are going to have crunch time, let me tell you, to make it down there. Back out here, the shot stopped. That is tipped away. Now they play it away. Now they play it cross ice. And it's going to be an opportunity. Sends it off the wall. Now they look at it. Cross ice looking. And it's going to be an opportunity. Plays it around the net. This does not work. Ice are pushing now. They have not had much pressure in this third period. Trying to play this cross ice, looking off the wall. This does not work. Looking back into the zone, 8:06 remaining. Michael Gill, Kyle Millette, Tad Erickson over, getting our booth ready on Co-op Arena. As they'll send this cross ice. Puck rolls around the boards. Pass wide of the net. Up in front, Capitals are pushing. Back to the line. Looking. Slobber. Stop. Oh, just wide of the open net. Capitals are pushing here. They can smell it. That they are putting pressure on. Back in off the window now. Here's this chance. Back around the net. Controls it. Waits for it. Waiting. Looking. Waiting. Back in front. That goes wide. Now off the seam. Big hit. Oh, nice stop. There by the goaltender. That's been Bizwezwitz. Oh, afternoon rebound. They scored! A rebound! A huge goal! Nothing Bizwezwitz could have done, and it's Maya Ehrman. And based on that celebration, I would presume that that's her first ever goal at the U18 level. Oh, man. And honestly, it probably is based on the 2004 birth year. But it is 2-1 with under 7 minutes to go. Wow, Kyle. Back out. No better time for your first goal at the U18 level than the present. Back in off the wall. Sends it in. That literally sent this place into a tizzy.
It did.
Back in off the wall. Under 7 to go. Back in again. Holding at the blue line. That's Nicholson. Back off the wall. So Ehrman had the goal. The Ice have just taken the lead at 2-1. 6.5 left in the period. Third period, Michael Dale Kalmalat with you. Sends this cross ice. 6:19 left, so Maya Ehrman had the goal here with just under 8 minutes to go in regulation. That was about 2 minutes to go now. Back in off the window, puck comes around. Here's this chance, they'll play it. Looking back around at Nicholson. Nicholson passes too far. Here's a break the other way. They can cut this off. Controlling it, yes they do. Into the middle. Cross ice, wrap around the tip, that's stopped. Looking off the board. Looking, waiting, looking. Back to the middle. Sends it in. There they go back to the corner. Sends it cross ice, looking off the glass. And this is going to go back in front, looking. Here's the steal. Sends this right back over. 5:20 left in regulation. Michael Dale, Kyle Malat, the rest of our broadcast team. Sends this in front, off the window. Off the near side again. Central Plains has played a heck of a game. Their goaltender in particular, Bizwezwitz. But it's a goal right now by Maya Ehrman. Her first goal of in German, the German pronunciation is Ehrman, but it's Amen in English. As I'll play it right back in case you're wondering about my disparity in announcing the language. Back out, now they played around, so it is the line was 4.5 to go. That's a big collision there. And there's going to be a penalty. And we'll see what results of this. 2 minutes for sure. That one play was a little bit too aggressive. And it's going to cost, is that Woodward? 19? Yeah, that's who it is. 2 minutes at 4:26. So they'll go on the penalty kill. Michael Dale, Kyle Malat, the rest of our broadcast team. We'll await the clock configuration. Now it's at 4:26. And we're going to wait to see what the verdict is on the penalty, 2 or 4, or they just cannot hit it on the board. .426 remaining. And it's a 4-minute double minor. So this will take up the rest of regulation, but they're going to have to kill it off. Take away 20 seconds. Back to the power play. So they called it the double minor. Central Plains on the power play to try to tie it, maybe win it. Back up. Here's the chance right on stop by the goaltender. That's Raylan Lefty. 3:48 left in the man advantage. 4:13 on the game clock. 3:48 in the double minor. What I'm assuming is head contact. Trying to play this in. Now they play it back toward the blue line. Sends it off the wall here in a 4-minute power play. Now they look at it back to the wall. Sends it cross ice, 4:02 left in this game. Back in off the board, they'll settle it. Near wall again. Trying to flip it. Back in front, 3:50 left. Central Plains on the power play. Back to the middle. And they'll send this back in front. Off to the wall. And this is going to go out. So they did a brief reprieve on the penalty kill. Michael Gill, Kyle Millett, Todd Erickson. Getting our broadcast booth set up. Ice will dump it down. 3 minutes left in the penalty. 3:20 left in regulation. So there's about a 20 second difference. Back around now. Sends it out front. Punt is dumped down one more time on the penalty kill. Ice looking for their second straight victory. Their second straight 1-goal victory. Under 3 to go. Delayed punt is played down. This is a heck of a penalty kill. 2.5 left. This will take some guts to kill off. If you can handle this last 4 minutes. Puck comes all the way down. Now they play it off. Back around the wall. Sends this cross ice and the puck will come back in. Looking along the wall. Sends this off to the corner. Puck comes back. Trying to set it here in the man advantage. Shot that is stopped. 2:25. 1:58 in the man advantage. 2:25 in the regulation. Capitals moving the puck around. There goes the goalie. Extra attacker. Looking right to the net. Goaltender makes the stop. It'll be 6-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. Puck comes around 1:38. Now she went back in. And I'll blow this down. So she went out and I just went back in. Thanks for the heads up, Kyle. I didn't even see that.
You're welcome, Mike.
I just saw that ahead straight to the bench. Now we're going to have a puck outside the line and we're going to have a timeout. Timeout taken. The referee doesn't see it. And there'll be 2 minutes exactly left. Next game will be the Grey Owls taking on the defending champs, the Prairie Blades. We've seen them once. Actually, we've seen them 3 times now. Chad, Kyle, have you seen my card reader here somewhere?
I have not, Mike. I don't know.
I think that might be in the other bag. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's my card reader. There we go. 2 minutes left here in the third period. 2-1. Erman has just scored a while ago. Back into the middle, cross ice. Trying to play this down. Off the wall, here they come into the middle. Enters the zone, 125 in the man advantage. Pucks into the corner. Back to the point, now they look for it. Puck comes all the way out, empty net. Goalie's still in the net, by the way. Here's that look, back Kennedy. Oh, stopped by Bizweswit. Puck comes around. Now they settle it off the wall again. Puck comes down. Wide, there she goes. Bizweswit now is going to the bench. By her team, yeah, there she goes. She's off the ice, hit the tender. Not even, oh, they can't put it in. That was so close. Back in. I think that was a right-handed stick. If that was left-handed, that's in the net. She had it the wrong way. Just over a minute to go. 2-1 to score. Puck comes in. Cross ice. Looking. Under a minute. Back to the line. Puck will come out. There's nobody in the net. Racing for it is one of the ice players. Back up, I was Yedo going in with it. Back up again. Here we got 38 seconds left in regulation. Puck comes through. We have another tight one. Here's a shot. Right on that stop. Back to the line again. Stopped by the goaltender Lupke. This has turned into a whale of a hockey game. 27.9 left. So Kyle, I'm going to give you, as I believe we're going to have a timeout. As soon as we sign off, I'm going to get you to pull the cords out of the wall.
Okay, no problem.
And then we'll go from there. Bat out. Now they play it around. We got literally 10 minutes to move over there. Bat out. Sends it in front. Here's the shot that tipped away. 18 seconds left. Back around the boards. Puck comes out. Here's the shot in front. They score! It rolls through the Bible! It rolls through the Bible! Malena Drews, I think, was the one that put the puck in. And with 10.6, it's going to overtime.
Uh-oh.
Not what I wanted.
You might have to catch that game in progress, Mike.
Yeah. Wow. Capitals have just tied the game. Drews has just tied it, and it's 2-2. And that is it for regulation time, Kyle. You can change it for the first time in the history of Game Time TV to a 5-minute overtime period. I did not think we'd see overtime tonight.
Well, it was a good game.
Well, she had that one. It just rolled through her legs.
5 holes.
Because I could see it. It was like... I didn't hear the number. Somebody won in 50-50. Well, here we go. It's 3-on-3 overtime for 5 minutes. Isn't this how it always happens?
Yeah, I know, when we're in a rush to get to someplace else.
I know. Oh, well, they knew this was a possibility. Back in off the wall. They'll play this around. In off the boards, they'll send this through. Under 5 to go. We were in overtime. Here come the Capitals back in front. They'll settle it. They just scored with, Drew scored with 10 seconds left in regulation. We're in overtime. Back to the seam. Now they send it in front. Here's the steal. Where's the penalty? That was a trip right back from Majetko. Ice bench hollering for a penalty. They're not going to get one. We're in overtime, 40 seconds in. Back toward the blue line. Now play this back in. We're tied at 2. Big collision in the boards. Back off the wall. Trying to send this through. Looking. Back behind the net. Looking. Waiting. 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 Nice play. Back in front. Now they jam job. This is honestly now at this point in the game a crapshoot when you get to overtime. Back out over a minute gone, minute 10 in overtime. Back through the seam, now they send it in. Looking off the wall. Nice stutter step. Here's the steal. Looking back. Trying to settle it all the way around. Puck comes back to the middle. Let's get cut off. Look at this, Kyle. Back in. 90 seconds gone in the overtime. Michael Dell, Kyle Millett. We are tied at 2 between the Winnipeg Ice and the Central Plains Capitals. Sends off the board. Long lead feed, they'll flip it down. Off the board, they'll send this through. Looking, waiting, hammering all the way back. On the wall. Puck comes all the way down. And they'll play this through. Ice chasing it. We're 2 minutes gone. Here in this 1-2-3. It's actually 4-on-4 overtime. I thought it was 3-on-3. Here's that long shot. I was wondering why is the ice not more open, and I realized it's 4-on-4. Sends it cross ice off the window. Now they play this down. Ice looking. They look just completely gassed ever since that first goal. Chance in front. Bezwezwit makes the stop. Here's that steal to the near corner. It's Plantetta coming off the rush. Bodies are colliding everywhere. 2.5 to go in the overtime. We're tied at 2. Michael Dale, Kyle Millett in overtime as they'll play this through the seam. Puck comes down. Now on the wall. Sends it back. Looking. Here's a shot high and wide of the goal. Played this cross ice. Looking. Waiting. Looking. Down off the boards. Trying to dump this in is Garofalo. Trying to play this around now to the middle. This is a desperate point. Early season point that's needed in the standings for sure. Sends it through. Minute 50 left. Back through the wall. Now they played it through. We might need that shootout graphic after all for the first time. Sends it in front. Near wall looking. Driving. That doesn't work. Off the wall down behind the net. Looking. 90 seconds left in overtime. Trying to pull this out in front. Looking off to the back wall. Sends this in front. Looking. Waiting. It goes all the way back. Here we are in the overtime period. 1:18 remaining. Sends this back to the far corner. This looks destined to me for a shootout, but you never know. Sends this in front. Looking. Here's that backwards poke shot. Didn't come up with a puck. Right in front of the Capitals bench, so they got some help. Final minute of the overtime period. Here's to me ice right through the seam. Right out in front. That just goes wide. Trying to send this in front. 50 seconds left in the overtime. Here they come the other way. Near side. It's going to be Plantetta in front. Oh, the shot. That was tipped out by the goaltender. Here's to me ice. It's 2-on-2. 40 seconds in the extra period. Puck comes back out. Looking around the wall. Now they played it back to the middle. Sends this back in. Looking. Waiting. Shooting. Stopping. Oh, the goaltender makes another stop. Bezwezwit. There's an ice player that's shaking up at the side of the net. 19 seconds left here in the overtime period. Back out in front looking. Now they settle it. Back in front. This goes to the side. We need action at the front of the net. Back to the point. Vander Hoeing shoot. Bezwezwit had that just go wide. And we are going to a shootout here today. Because why not? What a hockey game.
I don't have a shootout graphic.
Yeah, you do. You go
here.
From small to shootout. And I believe it'll just show up there, yeah. And now you go, and you need that shootout graphic pulled up. There you go. So you push once if they score, twice if they miss.
Press once if they score, twice if they miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twice is the at, and then you have to hit update.
Okay.
Just telling Kyle how to do this, training on the spot.
Hey, I've never done this part.
So the home team will have the option to shoot first, I think. And that's what's going to happen by the looks of it. Bezwezwit will be in the net. to think that this was going to come down to a shootout. And you know what? The ice shouldn't even be here, to be quite frank. They had 4 power plays in the first period and a chance to really bury this hockey game, and they couldn't do it. And especially that goal. Airman in the third period, and then that goal did devastating with 10 seconds left in regulation.
Well, all that pressure the ice had on the Capitals as well in the first 2 periods. And then it just kind of disappeared in the third.
Yeah, hang on.
Hold up, Mike.
I think we got an echo problem. Anyway, we're going to a shootout. We'll get that rectified.
Echo.
It happens with the noise in here. First shooter will be Julia Bird for the ice. Now they're explaining the rules to both coaches. Okay, I just have to check the settings. I know how to fix that. Echo. Goodness, how long does it take to get a shootout one? Throw somebody on the ice and let's go.
Let's go.
They're way too much paperwork, in my opinion. Way too much administrative.
Paperwork.
Julia Bird, the goal scored back in the first period.
Geez, they gotta tell everybody. Now they're telling the goalie.
Yeah, probably what the rules are. Hits up the puck at center, now move it in. Julia Bird coming in. The shot, they score. Update. I don't see it. No, down there. Yeah, that's better. All right, so the Julia Bird will score on the shootout attempt here. This first attempt for the Capitals is going to be number 14, Milena Duzda. And she does not score. 1-0 through 1 round. The second round. Here come the ice. It's going to be number 5. That's Maya Ehrman, and she score? I missed it. Yeah, I mean she scored. Was that in? Yeah, it was. Okay.
It was in?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, my apologies. We're just fixing something here on the goal. Capitals must score, I think. Here's a chance for Botterill in short. 2-1.
No, I think this is a must stop, Mike.
It's a must stop unless it's a 5-round shootout. I don't know. Back in. Here come the ice. They lead the shootout 2-1. Scored on both attempts. Coming in, they shot, they score. And that is it.
That is game, Mike.
Bezradwitz puts it to final, yeah. There we go, and then you can put it to 3. Okay, so the Ice win in the shootout. We gotta get out of here. 3-2 in the shootout for everyone involved in this one. As the Mike Rogel saying, thanks for watching. Good afternoon. We're back in 10 minutes.